which kind of concerns me. But
welcome once again to Clinical Theurgy, episode 25. 25 episodes. Almost half a year of this campaign. And where do the party
kill Johns yet?
And where does the party find themselves?
We're in the woods. We were able to capture Baru, and now it is our job to get him back to town.
And how did you capture Baru? Is he alive and well and coming back?
No, and I'm in big trouble. I'm cursed or something.
He's only mostly dead.
No. I think you succeeded against the curse.
Yeah.
It does have a dying curse.
I don't think there's a resistance to this curse.
No, there is.
Oh, okay.
There is most certainly not any sort of save or resistance you get to a dying curse.
Damn.
Oh, you rolled up a new character. This one went far.
She did 2 sessions ago.
Well, I completed the mission for you guys. See you again.
Thanks. Now all you need to do is keep making characters that die so we can farm their armor and stuff.
Quite frankly, I'm a little insulted that Goron hasn't died yet.
Whoa!
Ah!
I'm protected by the loving race of Shashat.
You said
And so-
the loving racism of Shashat?
It sounds like Goron.
Wait till her attention returns.
Talking about the cat?
No, I'm talking about Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there's a child where they're not supposed to be.
Just give him some forks and put him near his wall socket. It'll be alright.
My God!
It'll keep him entertained.
Jesus. So when Baru dies, is there anything visually we see, or is anything special? Like,
Well,
that we
he
should
says
know?
something.
Yeah, I'm gonna describe this about as well as I can. So Baru sits up, turns and makes that attack that he makes on Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
And Ivy prepares her spell, funnels it into her blade, and then brings the scimitar, or I'm sorry, not the scimitar, the not Kopish. What is it you fight with again? Why am I losing my mind here?
Estoc or...
Estoc brings the Estoc up and across the chest of Baru, and as it cuts into him, ripping open his stomach, the last words you hear out of his mouth is, "May this." I'm sorry. Nobody understands the words. That's right. Because wait,
Which language was it?
one of you speaks Terran, right?
I'm pretty sure I speak Terran, but let me double check before I tell you definitively that I do. Yeah, I do speak Terran.
Okay. You will hear him say, "May this cursed magic you use fail you when you need it most." And he collapses. Blood spilling all over the ground. His entrails a pile beneath him.
Does that sound like anything that I've
Give me a
Never heard
knowledge
of.
religion.
Alright, but
Ugh. Well, that's enough to know, at the very least, that could be a dying curse. If he's strong enough, it happened at the right moment. A person brought from consciousness to death in a single action, wishing one lasting bit of hatred upon that person. In order to do, you don't remember exactly what the prerequisites are for doing this kind of thing. You know
something
that
I've
it's
kind of learned in passing that it exists.
yeah,
basically.
you've heard of this happening to other people. Like somebody inadvertently slights the wrong person and brings them to their death. This often happens at executions where some member of middle management in the ministry or within the guard or within the knights will be directly responsible for someone's execution, and that person will utter one final curse, It's why in the last few years there has become the ability for you to like special request that the person be muffled during their execution. But you have to prove like probable cause for it. There are like certain religious acts that exist that sort of protect the ability to speak your final words at your death.
Did anybody else hear what he said?
Everybody else would have heard like a smattering of.
You mean the death gurgle? Because that's what that sounded like.
Oh, you don't speak Karen, do you? He looked directly at Ivy when he said that,
He looked
right?
directly at Ivy as the last of his blood dripped from within him.
So he said that I hope your curse of magic fails you while he was looking at you, or something to that extent, and may or may not have put some kind of dying curse on you. That I'm not definitively sure about, but I need to do some more research, but it is possible. So I don't know if anybody else knows anything about those, but
Can I do a religion check to know about dying
Absolutely
curses,
can.
Ooh.
Oh, superstitious
Yeah.
nonsense is what you think they are.
I haven't heard about any of those in my religious studies. Are you sure those things exist?
well, yes. I mean, that's part of the reason that there have been recent changes in the laws as far as executions and dying words go. I mean, I can't definitively prove that it is a dying curse. It's something that I've merely read about in passing, but it's something to be wary of, at the very least.
Do we know what did he say? Like what the curse was gonna do? This potential curse?
Something along the lines of hoping her magic fails her, but nothing specific, I don't believe.
Well,
Unless there's more than that, he said, Steve, but I don't think so.
Already you need the intel check to remember exactly what he says. But I'll give it to you in this case. When you need it the most was what he finished that off with.
Oh, yes, that's right. Something about when she needs it the most.
That doesn't sound reassuring.
No, not at all.
Shashad has blessed me with a spell to remove curses. I don't know if I'd be able to remove such a curse, but I can try if you...
Neither of you have any idea.
Oh, okay.
Not with a 19, you don't know.
Not sure that would work, but I don't know for certain. I would need to do more research on this, unfortunately. That would require us to get back to town, which I think is probably the course of action we're going through right now. Anyways, yes, still going back to town. That's the plan.
Are we dragging this whole body back to town, or do we want to just like bring the head or something?
I
Oh, that is
believe
a
we
good
needed
question.
to bring him back whole.
One way or another, yes. I believe that was the intent, at least, of his words. Sometimes they're not always direct, but
That.
good question. Let me see. Do we have anything? I believe. Well, actually,
If we're unable to carry him with between all of us, I can crudely use my shield place him on my shield, and we can drag him, rope him, and we drag if he's too heavy for all of us.
he is dead, correct?
Look before you, Antaeus. You don't need a cleric badge to know his entrails are all over the floor.
Yes,
Ivy
somehow
made quite
that,
the mess there.
Somehow that escaped my eyes. I'm not sure. I suppose dragging him wouldn't do any more damage than it's already done.
We can carry him together tonight or today. And when we rest for the night, if you want, I can memorize a spell that will allow one of us to carry a large amount of weight.
Something like 3 times their normal carrying capacity.
Something like that.
Ah, good choice in spells. I too have. Well, I haven't prepared that, but I do know that one.
Yeah, so Gul'ran will use his bedroll to put Gul'ran in the bedroll, or not Gul'ran.
Gul'ran will use his bedroll to put Gul'ran.
Gul'ran's going to sleep.
Carry me, guys.
To put Baru in, and then I have 25 feet of rope. I think that should be sufficient to just like wrap the body, so we can like carry it between us. I think that'll like make it easier. So it's like a sack or whatever. And then I would let everyone know if we come into combat, we just like he's dead, so just immediately drop it and get ready for combat. You don't have to like gently place it down. But what time of day is it, right? Or do we even know?
It's still fairly early in the day because you guys were not far out, right? When you when you'd woken up, when you went to take your rest.
So after I do this, I'll look to the party and say, "How are all of your resources? Do you think we can push back now? It's still early. We have a lot of time to travel still."
I think I'm fairly alright. I'm a little hurt, but nothing dangerous.
I'm fairly low on spell power right now, but we can travel for a while. I have at least one good spell left in me.
That's it? Yeah. Just one spell?
One stronger spell, or perhaps, a few smaller spells.
How about you, Ivy? You're our main...
I think I could probably deal with about 1 combat. Anything more than that, and I won't have the ability to bring the bitches out, so it cuts down my defenses quite a bit.
Well, I think we should push. We have too much daylight. I don't think we could just sit around here and rest. I wouldn't be able to. I'd be too wouldn't be able to sleep. We should try to get some ground.
We should try and get as far as we can, I think.
Agreed.
Sorry, go ahead.
Does that compass of yours work to get us back?
Not needed. As a standard action, Gul'ran will concentrate on his guiding star.
Yep. Very good.
Before we get traveling, Goron, do you have any heals potentially you could throw my way?
I do. Does anyone else need healing?
Not per se, but...
Well, I mean, I'm considering channeling my energy to
heal
a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah, in that case, Hunter and I both would accept some healing.
Alright, everyone come within 30 feet of me. But keep your social distancing.
This is not a COVID region.
I'll make sure there's no vines around or any creatures.
You're still within the static area.
Oh.
In the air purifier.
Oh, we're in the air purifier.
Yep.
Okay, nice. Okay. Yeah. So I will channel energy.
Okay. Very good. Why did an extra 3 come up at the end of that? That's random.
So we heal 13?
Oh yeah, that number is just the number I have.
Oh.
Or I had channels.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
It's not. It shouldn't be showing up there because I've got the remaining there. There should be. I'll have to fix that. But.
But yes, everyone heals 13. I heal 19, but I only need 5, I think.
Yeah, I only need 6.
But, so yeah, make sure everyone heals what you got there.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah.
Hit
me right up.
But shouldn't be a big deal. It's only a little small amount.
And yeah, you should still be shielded other. And I think that's the only long-lasting spell I have on you. Yeah. Yeah. And then, so once I have the direction for my guiding star, I'll lead the party that direction.
Okay. I am just
so guiding star only lasts 5 days. So I think this is our 4th or 5th day.
This is your 3rd day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got some time. Okay.
Yeah, you cast it the night before we left out, I believe, right?
The day we
of.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you will begin your journey back.
Our extra safe journey where nothing bad happens.
Extra safe journey. Is anybody gonna roll any survival checks on the way,
yes.
or?
Yeah, if needed, or I don't know if
It's
I
up to you
well,
whether or not you. Well, yeah, you can't really survival if you're one of the people carrying the body.
okay, yeah. So let's establish
I'll
that
be
who's carrying.
Yeah.
I'll help carry.
Yeah, I'll help carry as well.
I'm very feeble. Physically.
Ooh, I need to update this real quick. I thought I did this already, and apparently it did not. Because this is rolling Ivy and Brianna's perceptions.
She's helping from beyond the grave,
I'm
I'm
not.
dead.
beyond the country. You're dead to me.
Beyond the veil.
And...
Harsh.
I think that's in character. I think she's considered dead. Like, I think we don't have any realistic way of ever seemingly get her back.
I mean, you're welcome to feel whatever Gul'ran feels on this one.
You're dead to me.
Brianna's sitting in banana flies going, "It's that way, guys."
I mean, we know that theoretically somebody from a different country has come back from the dead in her body.
Nia wasn't dead either.
I mean, she could just be out of her mind.
That's true.
True.
That's
So
pretty
it
much what
either-
everybody in Mirashad thinks.
Either she's completely out of her mind or she's probably okay.
Let's try this again.
Just whatever you do, don't go to the asylum.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay.
We have to go there to visit Elizabeth.
Well, we're not allowed to yet.
Oh, speaking of that, by the way, there is an important thing that I had forgot or I had failed to notice. So, real quick, in terms of the map, I have the original map, and I have been making a mistake in where the actual asylum is. The asylum is not in Serenity. There is a small town right... Or there's a smaller city right here. And it is the city of Levi.
Oh no, I remember that name.
I did not see the ping. Was it on the right layer, or did I just miss it?
It is on the right layer. It's not very
Is it
big.
your Serenity or?
I am going to type out the words in just a sec.
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
I see the ping.
I was too zoomed in too far near Serenity, I think.
And that is the actual location of the asylum. So that is a mistake I made because I found my old map of Sierra Savant, and when it scanned, it did not scan in Levi. And yeah, there's also 2 other locations that will be there that I will be updating shortly. One of them is Thunder Ledge.
Hell yeah.
Thunder Ledge is a mountain area up here to the north, where there is a known society of giants that live there, and there is also a small enclave down here near the
Hope.
no, yeah, down south of the lake, the rivers that run from Silverhope. So, all that being said, I'm glad that got brought up so I could clarify that. Let's talk about your travels through the very, very safe and problem-free environment that you're in right now.
Yes, all of those adjectives are correct.
I know. As the GM, I know better than any. Alright, so I need to get you guys Baru's body that you'll need to be carrying, so let me copy that out of this layer.
Do you want like particulars? Because I'm at medium load, so I can carry theoretically another like 15 pounds, and then I don't know if that's enough between me and Ivy to carry it.
So Baru is 240 pounds.
I mean, I guess. Oh wait, so 240. So you're saying 220 between both of us, or 120 between both of us?
Yes.
So I literally can't carry it.
Well, you can. You're just severely encumbered.
That's like over my heavy load. Can you still carry?
You can still carry stuff over your heavy load. You can lift off ground, which means you can at least move it, but you're basically moving at 5 feet per round.
Is anyone else able to do this without being severely encumbered? Besides Antaeus?
I have about 20 pounds that I can carry because I'm
Okay,
a small.
so then it looks like we just have to move slowly with this body.
Yeah, my heavy load is 90.
Okay, so can I have the people... Can I have a bit of a marching order then for the party? You guys are going west on this map.
I would assume Goron would be up front because he's using the guiding star.
Well, and I are both carrying the bodies, so we'd probably have to be, like, kind of, I don't know, next to each other or whatever to carry the body together, I guess.
Yeah, so, sorry, which direction are we traveling in right now? This way?
You're traveling west. Yep.
Yes.
West? Okay.
You're
So
on the road to
let's,
nowhere.
If I... In my mind, the way it makes most sense to me is me and Ivy are in the back carrying the body.
Okay.
And Teus is kind of in front of us because he's doing like the survival check. I'm kind of just saying like, oh, it's that way, and then like, and Teus is kind of like finding the best path or whatever. And then I imagine, I can't remember your character's name. Sorry,
Niev.
Sorry. You would be in front of us behind Antaeus. So Antaeus, Niev, Ivy, and Gulron side by side carrying the body.
Okay.
Unless anyone has any objections to that.
I was gonna say, I'm just trying to look and see how much Hunter can carry. Maybe he could help a little bit.
How? We throw it on his back, break the wolf's back. I don't know if we would. I don't know how we would like team up with the wolf to carry it, unless he can solo carry it. Like if we put it over his back or something.
I don't know how much he can carry though. I was trying to see if I could find that before we made that decision. But yeah, I was gonna say if we tied like Baru up in the bedroll and just had like the wolf like drag, I guess maybe. I don't know.
Oh, we could do that. I feel like it's too complicated. Like I feel like lore-wise, it makes more sense. Like it's like our friend kind of. We probably want to carry him, so dragging his corpse through the forest. So.
He's not my friend.
I don't know him.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Friend.
I feel like it's disrespectful, like desecrating a corpse. So.
Okay. Well, I have super great news for all of you. You all bombed your perception checks, so I've got some attacks that are happening to you. And I'm going to need to know from each person they hit. So we're going to start with Baru, who definitely can't avoid this attack, so as long as I don't botch.
Goron, you mean?
Wait, Baru?
I meant the name that I said.
Rip. Wait, can you guys fix yourself on the map? You guys are not what I said.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I didn't realize.
Baru's body should also be next to the people that are carrying him.
So wait, we're traveling this way, right, guys?
I don't have control.
Yes, you're traveling this way. You don't have control of your token.
No, of Baru's, so we can't.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me give you guys control of Baru's token.
So if we're traveling this way, I said myself and Ivy in the back, yep. And then Brianna, you should be in front of us. Yes.
Neo.
Sorry.
Okay, all of you should now have control of Baru.
Yeah, and then he should be between us technically or whatever. So I mean, like, I guess we want to be, if we want to be like super accurate, it could be like that. Yeah.
Thank you, because I need to then change where some things are.
No, you don't.
And
I totally do.
Small little elf girl, you should be in the center of us.
Small little elf girl. How respectful.
Not an elf.
Once upon a time, though.
Druid girl, get in the middle.
I don't like.
Before Gulron yells at you.
I don't like.
That's
how
what
in the front I
Gulron
am.
does, regardless of whether people are following instructions or not.
Get that wolf in line, bro.
That's what Goron does. Goron yells and he gets arrested.
All
You don't know
accurate
that.
things Gul'ran does.
I don't think anyone except for Antaeus has knowledge of that right now. Okay.
Ivy probably has dossiers on you.
All right. So
sure I've gone through
Baru
them.
is grabbed by a vine, and Ivy.
Any opposing checks to like hold on to his body? Or
There
something?
will be as we get to it. Ivy does a 18 hit.
That meets my AC.
Hold on. With hold, you have shield other with +1 AC. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. My shield other.
I need you to take 12 points of damage,
So I take
and
6.
does a that's a pretty low roll. Actually, no, it's not. 21 beat your CMD.
Just barely.
All right, you are grabbed by a vine around your leg. Hunter. Ooh, that's a really good roll. 25 to hit Hunter.
Yes.
And a... Oh, God. 31 for CMD.
CMD.
Or, yeah. Pretty sure that hits. I don't know of a compatible
Yeah.
that doesn't hit. And Antaeus does a 15 hit.
Surprisingly, no.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That should have hit you. I was so happy when I rolled the low roll on you, and it still misses. All right, I'm going to bring these vines into view, but you probably will still have trouble seeing them.
Oh, I see him.
And let me have everyone roll up some initiative.
This is getting serious.
And
I've
thank you,
sucked
Dan.
to Steve almost as long as my longest relationship soon. I steht vor die CE.
Come on, please roll onto the chart. Okay, good. I don't care if you don't have stats. I just care that you roll.
Oh no, not selected character name.
All right. And let's get some more appropriate music for what's going on happening here. All right. That'll take us to vine number 1 on Antaeus.
No!
Hey, Steve.
Yes.
You said you gave me that it hit Hunter, but you didn't.
Oh, I
say,
did
like,
not
how
give
much
you damage. Yes. Very important stuff here.
Zero, remember.
Because
Wow,
he
you
also
need to
got
roll,
grappled,
right?
so I need to roll both of these. Oh, and this also reminds me of something else. 18 points of damage to Hunter. And Ivy, this has constrict, so when it hits a grapple, it also gets the constrict. So 9 more points of damage to Ivy.
So I'll take 5.
Yes. Oh, and now back to the one on Antaeus.
What is it
I
doing
think
now?
this I didn't roll because I picked up the die before it like actually rolled.
Oh, you mean that 15 you rolled that's asking me if you hit and it didn't
No,
hit?
this is the top of the key. It rolled a 19,
No, I didn't see that. No!
21 to hit.
Fuck you, yeah.
Ah!
Why are you so excited about killing us?
14 damage. And does a...
Sure,
oh, Jesus
yeah.
Christ. 29 beat your CMD.
Of course it does.
These
Steve.
things are the greatest versus this party. The greatest. And they are such a low CR. Ivy.
I'm just gonna attack the vine that's grappling my leg.
All
or
right.
Whatever. Oh man.
That will hit.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you slice at it and knock some pieces away from it. The one that is on Baru will try to pull this away from the grasp of... Now it's just Gul'ran because Ivy brought out Blade and attacked the one. So Gul'ran, give me an opposed strength check.
Decent.
It will pull Baru from you just slightly, but you still can maintain your hold on Baru. But Baru is more in the direction of the vine than it is yours. Antaeus.
So how do I get out of this thing?
Well, you can try to either break free with a escape artist, CMB, or you could dump bombs on it.
Yeah, I thought I could use CMB, but I wanted to make sure because I knew escape artist was not gonna happen. Let's go ahead and fail the CMB real quick.
Oh, really badly.
That's about right.
All right. The vine on Ivy will try to constrict. Ooh, shit. Just some high-ass rolls. 23.
Yep.
For 9 points of damage.
Take 5 again.
Niev.
Alright, so,
Ooh, Niev, is your spell still going?
which one?
The survival one that you roll?
Oh, maybe. I think it's a day 1 length.
I haven't cast it today because we were
Okay.
close to Baru.
Gotcha.
I thought you did anyway, remember? Because I was like teasing you about it. I'm like, why'd you do that? I thought you did it anyway. Am I wrong?
I'm
I
scrolling up to
thought you
check.
said-
I don't think so, though. I'll give that shit that she didn't. It's fine.
Okay.
I thought she did too.
I think so, but I don't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember either. I thought you guys said that I shouldn't, and so I didn't.
And
I did say you shouldn't, but then you did it anyway. That's why I was like, what are you doing?
Okay. Well,
But anyway.
okay, so I guess what I'll do is I will go I will touch Ivy and give her bull strength.
Okay.
And
It means you'll take a step here, by the way.
okay. And for Hunter. trying to see if he has like, I can't remember if animal companions get escape artist or not.
I think they do, but I don't think you put any ranks in it if you're not sure.
Well, they get so many ranks automatically in certain things, so...
So Hunter can either bite his way free or try to break free with a CMB.
Okay, I'll just have Hunter bite.
Okay. That will hit. For 7. Hunter tears into the vine as the vine is trying to wrap around him. Gul'ran.
Swift action, Grace. Do you need me to click it? Just basically no AOs.
You're fine.
Okay. For movement. And then I'll go here. My thing will let me...
Yeah, if you'll ever drop. Alright, so you're releasing Baru then?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll tell Ivy, I think we need to use one of those scrolls. They killed the other things, and I'll cast prayer.
Okay.
Oops, wrong one, sorry.
Thank you.
There we go.
Alright, Divine on Hunter goes. Ooh, I don't suppose that a 10 hits Hunter.
No.
Alright. Or squeezes. No, I'm sorry. That would be a 14 versus Hunter. CMB versus CMD.
Versus CMB?
CMD.
CMD. His CMD is exactly 14.
That will then constrict for 8 points.
So wait, are these constricts against CMD and not against AC?
They're against CMD.
Okay, well then technically that 21 would have missed on me.
You have
So
higher
the
than
minus
a
one is
21 for a CMD?
Wait, hold on. Because she gave me bull strength after that.
I don't
Oh.
know if... Does that count
No.
as a skill check or no?
It is not a skill check.
No? Okay.
Yeah. This vine on Antaeus will go. Ooh, crit threat. Oh,
Yep,
it's a CMB. All it is it gonna lay on the damage. 10 points of damage.
-1 from prayer.
It is to damage rolls. Yep.
Yeah.
And this one is actually going to pull you 5 feet.
Yep.
Ivy.
All right, I'm gonna use my last scroll of the air purifier stuff.
You are grappled, so
You said it was grappling my leg. Still, can
the grappled condition still has an impact on casting a spell because it's basically yanking at your leg as you're trying to cast the spell, which is going to pull like your hands away from doing the motions you got to make.
All right. Instead, I'll just try to hopefully kill this vine on me so that I can do that next turn.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, good hit. Yeah, for solid damage.
+1. Oh, prayer's already in there, right? Yeah.
Should be. I'll double check it. Oh no, it's a good thing you asked because I don't know why this doesn't have prayer on it. But I don't see prayer on there. So I will have to correct that. 14. That'll take us to this vine. This vine is going to pull Baru back. And since Baru is unconscious, it doesn't have to work as hard. Oh, but it actually has a very small movement. That's right. That's why they were stuck with their minimal movement. Antaeus. The vine is trying to drag you away.
Huh, I'm surprised. I don't think that's probably enough still, but...
It is sadly not enough.
Yep.
This vine on Ivy. Gonna try to squeeze a little more and pull Ivy forward. 23.
Yep.
It will pull you 5 feet. And it will deal you 14 points of damage.
So 13, I'll take 7.
Niev.
Alright, I will move to the vine on Hunter.
Alright.
And I'm going to attack it with my dagger.
You need to move to here, and you do risk hitting Hunter in the process. So if you botch, you will stab Hunter instead of the vine.
Okay.
I never expected you to actually just make a roll with your melee attack roll.
Okay.
Because your dagger was iced out, because I never expected a dagger attack to happen. That will hit. Roll me a d4 plus your strength, or a d3 plus your strength. And if your strength is negative, take it away from that roll.
So my strength mod?
Yeah, your strength mod. Alright. So yeah, that will deal 1 point of damage to Divine.
Alright, and I will also have Hunter bite.
Yep, that will hit the vine. So the vine is looking like it's in worse shape. Hunter tears away more pieces of it. Ghoulron.
Channel Ray into Antaeus.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't click my token.
Yeah.
Why did it say 3 there again? Weird.
Yeah, I think there's a little piece of extra code that I screwed up there.
But yeah, the last bit of my turn, I'll just say, stop resisting if it's not going to hurt you if you don't resist.
The vine on Hunter will go. And that is a 23 to pull Hunter. Versus CMD.
Oh, yeah, that would...
It will pull Hunter back, and Hunter will take 9 points of damage.
8.
8 points of damage.
Yeah, okay. He'll be unconscious.
Okay. The vine on Antaeus will go. Try to drag him further away.
Also, Steve.
Yes.
He's got the Die Hard feat, so he's automatically stabilized, but unconscious.
Okay. 25 versus Antaeus' CMD.
Yep.
Or 12 points of damage.
Yep, I'm at 0.
Well, you're still
is that with the
conscious.
-1?
Oh no, so 11 points of damage.
I'm at 1.
Ah! You live.
Ivy,
I appreciate
this vine
it.
is in really bad shape.
Please, Vine, just die. Please, just oh no.
Oh no!
1, cause right.
That the numbers don't matter.
Yeah,
You
not-
botched.
not one.
Yeah.
A botch is a botch. Why did this one roll with the prayer bonus? Why's the bless? It's got bless on and prayer off. What is going on?
So when I clicked prayer, it said it toggled it to 0, so maybe I turned it off.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me do
click it
this,
again.
and then re-push prayer. Re-click prayer.
Right now? Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's just toggled to 1. Okay.
Cool. Thank you. All right. This vine will drag away more of that. Antaeus.
So if I don't do anything, I'm not gonna take damage again.
It still damages you. Constrict will still deal
Oh.
you damage. You're just gonna move with it.
That's
You
what I thought.
can
Okay.
potentially take less damage if you do that.
Do you have another book?
Is that like a 5 or something? Nah,
No.
whatever.
The vine on Ivy. Pull. That's pretty bad. 21 beat your CMD.
No.
All right. Niev.
So Niev will move forward. Do I move here or here? I was here, and the vine pulled Hunter.
So you can move up 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be here, because you're attacking the vine that's on Hunter right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
All right. So, what is it that I? Oh, melee. That's right. Okay.
That'll hit. 1d3. All right. Bull run.
See, I can tell Antaeus is like on the brink of passing out, right? Like, he looks bloody.
He's like heavily covered. He's highly covered in blood, more than he was before.
Yikes. Do I know that Shield Other can be on multiple people at once? Is that a thing I would know?
Ooh.
I never really knew the answer to that.
It does not say that you can't have it on multiple people.
Alright, I will cast Shield Other, and the ring on his finger will glow.
Okay. And Teus, you want to save against that, right?
No. That's the one time I'd end up critting, so.
Alright, this vine on Hunter goes, and it's just going to pull Hunter. Hunter takes 10 points of damage. And gets pulled up.
I didn't think he got damaged if he wasn't fighting, if he wasn't resisting.
The rules for constrict do continue to deal damage, even if the thing is pulling.
Okay.
Just be -1 damage from prayer.
Yes. That'll take us to the vine that is on Antaeus. That is 21 or 31. For another 12.
So I'll
Cool.
take 6. I'll take 6.
Alright, you mean 11 or 12?
Oh, it's 11? Yeah, so I'll take 6 and you take
Right.
5.
All right, I'm at
Thank you.
-4. Thank you, John.
Ivy.
So there's no
Fucking
way
vines.
I can try to cast this scroll, even with like trying to do like a concentration check or something. It still wouldn't work.
I said that you could. I just said you have
Oh.
to make a concentration check to cast the
Okay,
spell.
I missed that. Sorry,
Yep.
I didn't hear that part. Yeah. So at this point, I'm going to just try to cast it and make a concentration
Okay,
check. and
one
hopefully
sec.
that-
Let me see what it takes to do this, because it is...
Quite hard, I think. But since you're the concentration
I
person,
have-
it might be okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, she's
all
got the
of
bonus.
buffs I have, all my extra bonuses apply to being grappled too. So I'm hoping.
Is concentration count as... Do you get prayer bonus from that? You get attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, and skill checks. Is concentration? It's not really a skill check, is it? Goddamn prayer.
Oh no, you can take any action that doesn't require 2 hands to perform, such as casting a spell or make an attacker. Yep. These extra details are supposed to be here, you piece of shit.
Oh, that's right. I guess it's only limited to like verbal spells.
No, you can cast it. It's saying you can't do anything that requires 2 hands, but you can do things that require 1 hand. But there is a... It's under the grappled condition. I hate the way this is organized. Alright, casting spells while grappling. It is 10 plus the grappler's CMB plus the level of the spell you're casting.
Yikes.
Alright.
Let's hope.
Ooh. So... That, and yeah, you will cast the spell. And the vines will collapse on the ground.
Oh thank God.
I'll rush. I don't know if we're still in initiative, but I'll rush over to Antaeus and cast Stabilize.
Okay.
Niev is going to cast Stabilize on Hunter.
Okay.
Was he already stable from Die Hard?
He took more damage.
Yeah, so he goes back down.
Right. Dear God. That was...
Well, I'm out of those scrolls, so I hope we don't encounter those things again.
Unfortunately, I think if we didn't use it, we would have lost Antaeus here.
You guys can carve up the vines while they are laying there.
I don't think that we should continue trying to take all of Baru's body. They said that if we killed him, that wasn't their preferred method, but as long as we have proof that we killed him, I feel like that should be enough.
Pretty sure they said they wanted him dead or alive, so if they wanted him alive, I would assume bringing his whole body back may prove some use. I don't... What is your concern? If we didn't have his body, we would have still been gotten by these things.
My concern is that it makes us slower and it makes it harder for us to avoid problems like this. Unfortunately, I'm not very skilled in carrying things, so... I mean, unless we choose to rest here for the night and I can memorize that spell...
Do you have that watch spell you used before?
I do. Oh, no, I can't cast it. No, because I'm out of magic for today. So, I don't know.
Not sure that carrying Baru's body back was necessarily so much of the issue as it was us just not seeing very well as we were going. We just didn't see these things coming.
You guys do what you think is best. I feel like that it's unnecessarily hindering us.
We've chopped these vines up. There's no way they would come back with a heal spell.
No.
Right? So as everyone's grouped up, I will cast my final channel energy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, well, it's only one, but
Yeah.
still a low-ish number. Everyone heal 9.
3 is driving me crazy. I'm gonna try to figure out what the fuck is causing that 3.
Does Antaeus come back to the living?
Yep, I'm at 3. I've got some heals I can dish out if people need them.
Well, it looks like you're the one who needs them the most.
Yep. It's
That's
extra
true.
code I accidentally left on it.
Wow, nice roll.
Yeah.
When Antaeus...
I think we're all severely expended many resources, but I just feel like we need to move a little bit further to make use of the... Well, we have extra time, so perhaps we should rest for the day and try to recover our abilities.
Agreed.
I don't think we can go anyway. I mean, Hunter's pretty badly injured. He won't be much use in a fight. And I don't have any spells to cast, so...
And is anybody else still hurt?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little more than half, but I think a lot of people are pretty weak too, so I have a little bit of spell casting left. I could heal some.
Same.
Hunter needs healing.
Alright, well, I'm assuming that I can feed this to him while he's unconscious.
Nope,
Maybe not.
you cannot administer a potion to an
unconscious.
unconscious.
He's not unconscious anymore because of the channel healing. He's got 9 hit points.
Okay.
Nope, okay, so there is something that I thought was going on. You don't go to 0 when you take damage. You go to whatever your negative hit point total is, and then the negative hit point totals keep going on top of that. So if he healed 9, but he had took 10 in that one combat, well, he was unconscious. Well, he was at negatives. He should be at
I cast Stabilize on him after the battle.
And Stabilize keeps him... Stabilize doesn't put him to 0.
What does it do?
Stabilize just stops him from bleeding.
Okay, so he was at -9?
He would have been at more than that, because he had been at, like, negative...
He was at 0 with the Die Hard. He was at 0 hit points. And then he took 9 points of damage from the constrict.
Okay.
So
If he was
-9.
If you go to 0, you're not unconscious. And you don't start bleeding. Just FYI.
Well,
0 does not start bleeding. 0, you are still conscious. You can only take move actions, or I'm sorry. You can take move actions or less without penalty. If you take more than a move action, you take a point of damage, and that puts you in the bleeding.
Well,
So it's important to know for future combats.
Okay.
I guess I'll just use that on me then. Does anybody else have a way to heal him, or?
But wait, so he is or is not unconscious now, with the heal that Gulron did?
The channel energy?
Yeah.
So the channel energy was 9, so he'd be exactly at 0, I guess.
Yeah. So he would be conscious again.
Okay. So he's at 0.
Okay.
But I don't know if you want to use that on you, Antaeus, that's fine.
I have a little bit of healing left, so I can. You can heal for 12 there. I have a bunch more I can dish out if people need it. Antaeus, you need?
Yeah, I mean, I can use my own if need be, though, if other people need their,
Alright, I'll reserve the rest of mine. So since we have quite a bit of time left in the day, maybe perhaps we can spend the day trying to fortify a position better somehow. Just because I feel like we can't travel in this state anymore.
Sure.
Could you maybe toss one more heal on Hunter? He's only at 12.
Sure. There's 9.
Okay.
I heal myself up. Of course, that's about right. I mean, granted, I didn't need much more than that, but
All right, so the party's going to set up to rest.
yeah, we kind of have to.
So can we tell what time of day it is? Like, is there like 8 hours until like nighttime, or is it like?
It's
6
quite a
hours?
ways before nighttime. You guys have like only traveled a couple of. You've only traveled a couple hours, but traveling a couple hours while dragging this giant body along is basically gotten you back to where you rested for the night.
Okay, because what I wanted to do, if possible, perhaps Gluron can sleep during the day, and perhaps try to stay up all night, as he can see in the dark, and then so that I can still get spells back.
Okay.
But then I'll stay up all night after resting all day.
Okay.
If everyone's okay with that, to try and keep a safer watch for you
How
guys.
how well healed up are you?
I'm almost max health.
You ever tried to sleep when you're not tired because you're like full of vim and vigor? Like by channeling so much positive energy into yourself and to into other people that like
Well,
you're not even at the point of exhaustion.
sure. I guess mechanically, I didn't know if channeling positive energy would give me energy, like, because it doesn't cure fatigue, right? So I would assume it doesn't.
Well, no, but I mean you're not fatigued, so you're like this.
Well,
this would
that
be
we're tired from dragging a body, right, for a while. I don't know.
Yeah, but like after a few hours of moving furniture, like you don't immediately want to take a nap, and if you do,
I do.
like, well,
Maybe I can eat some food and get the.
the itis.
Yeah, I don't want to say it because I don't know how charged that word is. Okay, yeah.
I would hope
don't know,
that
is it
word's
like-
not charged. That's a great word.
Well, the original word is kind of charged.
Oh, is it? Okay. I didn't know it derived from something bad. Father, forgive me for I have sinned.
Is there like maybe a heal check to figure out if I could like do this, like like force myself to try and sleep and do that, or is it like I need to make a save or something? Or is it just like not possible? Like I just feel too awake.
I don't feel like this is possible. Like
Okay.
you've had the 2 combats, and there's almost enough room for me to say like, well, that could be kind of exhausting. But then you have like been shoving around a lot of healing, and mechanically, like positive energy does have an impact on your body. You can actually die from excessive positive energy influx. It takes a lot, obviously, but like it's basically putting some measure of your body's like muscular resources back into positive action. Whereas negative energy is kind of degenerating the way that your body functions. So if you inflict some moderate wounds on yourself, that'll get you nice and tired.
I don't think that makes sense from an RP point of view. But perhaps setting it up so that I could try and stay up, through a longer period through the night, and then we just get a later start in the morning or something like that.
Yeah, that's mechanically fine. You can probably go to bed a little earlier. It's just still way too early right now for you to go to bed like right away.
Okay. That was Luron's suggestion. If anyone,
Sounds good to me.
just so
I
you can
definitely need
be
rest.
on watch for most of the night, if possible. But yes.
Okay.
So yeah, during the daytime when we can't rest, I try to like, as best as we can, fortify a position where we can maybe be off the ground, away from the bushes, so we can see vines coming.
Mhm.
I don't know, anything like that. I don't know if we can do that or if there's
Yeah,
any...
you guys are setting up your position, which I believe last time was basically right here. I'll put up the camp.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we can, like, during our time, like, just, like, weed whack, like, any high bushes around us, like, just clear the landing around us a little bit.
So,
like,
from your past experience, you know that doing damage to plant life around here is basically like lighting a beacon for all of the creatures here that are swayed by the blight.
Okay.
While we're sitting here in this,
And for the rangers, you also know the rangers will be quite interested in you if you start cutting down trees.
well, while we're sitting here in this bubble, do things like seem to realize that we're here? If there are any more vines or anything like that?
You don't see any vine movement. The plant life actually seems kind of stationary. But it is like eerily staticky.
Yeah, we know this thing doesn't last forever, right? It's gonna only last for a little bit, so it's gonna run out. So I just want to say, like, we are looking at, like, we have been attacked by vines several times, so, like, I would tell everyone to, if you're ever keeping watch, like, keep an eye on the bushes or any area you think vines could, like, come from specifically, so that we don't get caught unguarded again. But other than that, I guess I'll take a ration off my character sheet for the day. Unless anyone else has any other things they want to talk about. I think, we're just focusing on making camp and setting up Baru in the middle of us, so nothing can grab it. And
all right. Well, you're getting your camp all structured up, and Gulran starts to set in for rest. You can feel the static kind of die down around you, and that familiar group of goblins comes wandering up.
God.
Oh, you're much deeper this time.
Yes, we are.
Oh, and you brought a new friend with. Well, it looks like less of a friend now.
Unfortunately.
Well, that's... Yes?
Would you like some bread now?
Oh, God.
Is it from him? And they point to the body.
You can make bread from a body? What?
Yes, you can most certainly make bread from a person.
Giants do it all the time.
I don't think you want to eat this one.
Why not? You don't seem to be doing much with it.
He was a dear friend, and we're bringing him back for proper burial. We wouldn't desecrate a body as you're suggesting.
Oh, where are you trying to get to?
It's not really important.
Oh, you want to go back to that little light structure outside of the woods? I don't know why anyone would want to leave the woods. But I guess that explains why you're here. Picking up a friend? Bringing him back? I've done that before myself a few times.
Really?
Planting seeds.
Well...
Any tips for getting through the forest by avoiding these vines?
Yes! Take the offerings of a friendly stranger that just wants to see you get back okay. With, of course, maybe a little interest. Just like last time she was kind of making an offer to you, there does seem to be something else that she wants, if she's willing to do this, but, so you know that there's something else that she's implying here that she does want out of it. It doesn't seem like she has any hostility towards you, though.
What exactly are you needing in exchange for this passage we need?
Well, I've noticed that around the places you seem to have been, some of these things aren't there anymore. So, maybe you have interests in getting rid of similar problems?
Could you be more specific, please?
These vines and these other terrible miscreants that have been wandering around here, they're ruining my home and my ability to find food. It is very hard to forage when there is minimal stuff worth eating left.
Interesting.
Plenty of potatoes, but not enough meat.
So what you're saying is you have a method of removing these from your giving you problems?
I have a way I have someone I know who has a way to remove those problems, those pesky problems, but he ran away from me a long time ago.
So what you're saying is, if in exchange for getting us back to town, we could maybe pick up whatever it is from this person and bring it to you?
Yes, I could help you bring your friend home if you help bring my friend back home.
I don't think we're gonna bring anyone against their will. If he ran away, I think he had a reason, right?
You know, lots of people have reasons for the things they do, but lots of people do things against their will.
All right, we're just gonna have a quick huddle over here, and we're gonna walk 30 feet away.
Okay.
We're gonna huddle
Yeah, she'll start talking with her other goblinoids.
in a whisper. I'll look to Antaeus and say, I don't feel comfortable. I mean, it's not...
Neither do I. We're talking about two different things.
It sounds like they want us to do something that we can't even promise to do, and I don't like making promises that I can't keep, and...
I don't want to promise something that I can't keep, but maybe we can talk to this person and they can tell
We
us
don't
how
have
to...
a name, a race. Well, I'm assuming goblin, but that might be a little racist if I do assume that. But we don't have a name, a location. We don't have any kind of details that we need.
I'm assuming she would give it to us if we agreed.
Well, yes, but I think that
Yes.
What if we just promise to do the best of our ability to...
Oh, I don't think she wants that. I think she wants I think they want a definitive answer.
I mean,
But
not
also-
everything has to resort to violence. Maybe if we tell whoever this is of her problems, that, they'll be wanting to help.
well, I think that they need to give us more information before we can agree to anything, because who knows? I mean, it could be some prominent person in the goblin community or somebody that we don't have access to. Or somebody that's across the country, we have literally no information to go off of. I think we need to ask more questions first.
All right, we'll get more information. All of you give me a wink with your left eye if you're a no when we get that information, and a wink with your right eye if you're a yes. Got it?
Okay.
Okay.
So left no, right yes.
Ivy's already forgotten which eye is which.
Neo's over here like...
I have terrible intelligence. Don't make me remember things.
All right.
I haven't
This is
needed
the one that
intelligence.
makes an L. Do this, it makes an L. That's how you know it's left.
We walk back over and we say, all right, we need some more information here if we're going to do this.
Yes, I'd be happy to give you more information.
Who is this person? Why did they run away?
His name is Flicker.
I thought so. He has a way of clearing up this mess.
He
Seems
does!
to want to be left alone, so
Of course
If
he
we-
does.
we're not going to agree to forcibly bring him to you, but
Why not? He's mine.
is he?
Yes, I made him.
Excuse me, what?
I made him.
Like he's your son?
Sort of.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very convincing. I don't personally care how you made him. To be honest, it is what it is.
I found his body, and I found his soul, and then I made them one.
Oh, you reanimated him.
Is there a check
No.
to know what this is all about? Or...
What?
Give
Isn't
me
that-
a knowledge arcana. Or
Yeah,
para
isn't that-
arcana if you have put any ranks into it.
I did not, but
I don't have it.
I will next time. Can I use that on trained?
You can use arcana. No, you can use arcana though.
All right.
That is
fair enough.
para arcana is a. Oh God, what
Of
is
course,
with you and the ones?
that makes sense.
Yeah, you're not quite sure. You don't know of any magic that just takes random souls and random bodies and links them together.
Is that not a religious thing? I
It's
know that
definitely not a religious
resurrection
thing.
is typically a religious thing.
Yeah, but this is outside
this
of the
doesn't
realms of
sound-
what religion would allow. Religion doesn't usually allow you to just snatch up a soul and stuff it in a different body.
Well,
Oh, in a different body. I thought.
Yeah,
that-
no, she said she found a soul and found a body
Oh, I thought she said she found his soul and found his
No,
body.
she found a
okay.
soul and found a
I
body.
misheard then. My bad.
So Niev will say, I can be pretty persuasive. Perhaps I can convince Flicker to return to you.
She's new here. She doesn't make decisions for us. We will... This sounds like stuff we don't understand, but we can promise to speak to him and see if he wants to return, but we're not going to promise anything further than that.
Now, I'm promising you to get you home, and all I'm asking for you to do is get back what's mine.
I don't know the legalities of these things, or if this is... If what you're saying
Flicker
is
doesn't
true.
even exist as a person in your society.
Of course, that's what I...
I mean, he does. He has a residence, and he owns property. He
In
does exist.
in theory, if Flicker lives on the very outside of town, Antaeus, Flicker has had numerous problems with the government not wanting to clear up his problem. Flicker probably does not exist as a legal entity and does not have rights to what he's doing, and that is why he is not being protected.
Well, I mean, given his recent problems, there's a good chance that he doesn't legally exist within the system.
Excellent. That's great news. I turn the party and I hard wink of my left eye.
Which one was that again?
I'm not
What does
telling
that
you. I
mean?
can't tell you.
Ivy, you notice that he's winking on one side, so you would probably, if you agree, wink on the same side as he's winking. Right? Give me an intel check. Let's see what your character puts together for us. Let's see if you can... Oh man, Ivy managed to put it together very last second. She starts to wink with her right eye, and then, like, is like, wait, and then blinks for a moment, and then, like, winks with her left eye.
Stage left?
I look at Antaeus and,
Niev will wink with her left eye.
I'll wink with my left eye as best I can.
yeah, this is not sounding like something we can... If you want us to speak to him and see what we can do, that's fine, but we can't promise anything further, and I apologize.
Well,
I guess you can't help us.
my dear friends, that's very sad for you. I should probably warn you. The forest feels very angry about whatever you did. I should say you should probably make haste out of here as best you can. I won't make it any worse, though. I promise.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,
If you,
for what it's
yeah.
worth, I'll still go talk to him, regardless of whether or not you're gonna be willing to help
Flicker
us.
won't be coming back if you talk to him.
I don't-
Flicker doesn't
I don't know
understand.
Flicker.
He's just scared.
I don't know this Flicker very much, aside from what I've heard from the
But
ministry.
he has what it takes to help. And the way he is now, he won't last much longer. He can't keep himself safe for too long by himself.
These are all very vague things that I don't understand.
Yes, although you do claim he doesn't exist and he's under your ownership, he's a living, breathing creature, and I don't wish to take him anywhere against his will. So if he does not will to be with you, I would not force him.
Very well. I'll make you another deal. If you give me the lower half of that, then I'll let
Absolutely
you
not.
make it back. Oh, it's a
Well,
fair
the
deal.
lower half?
Do you need all of it?
They can identify him from the upper half.
Which part is the part with his soul in it?
All of you
His-
silence. We're not
His
desecrating
soul
the
is
20.
likely separated from it.
Oh, okay.
I just
It's
want
not a
matter-
neck down would be fair,
It's
Excuse
not
me,
a
what?
matter of what we need or what we want.
and I send
It's
you
a matter
back.
of respect for his life.
Well,
The thing is, though, I mean, he's dead. There's nothing more that we can do for him. If
I'm not-
she will guide us back in exchange for his lower half, then I don't see the problem.
Yes, listen to the voices of reason
Goran
there,
winks
young boy.
hard left eye.
can we have
He
another
has
moment,
like hard
please?
right eye.
Yeah.
She wants to live.
Can we have another moment, please? We'll
Yes.
be right over here. Okay, thank you. Goran, I don't mean to be that guy, but
You want to be that guy.
how well did you know him again? You said you met him at lunch a couple of times,
We
and
did
his soul is
several
no
things
longer within his
together.
body.
I don't show emotion well, all right, but
I
he was
understand that.
he was a good man, and this is not proper to desecrate a body like that. It's
Do
one of
you
the worst
honestly
things you
think
can
that?
do.
Do you honestly think that when Baru was in his right mind, that he would have wanted you to sacrifice the entire party just to bring back his shell? That's just a shell. That's not Baru.
We initially came in here to bring him back alive, so if he was alive, would you want? And they asked for half his body, would you still say okay?
If he was
To be
alive,
fair, that is
no,
different.
But
That is
that's
different.
different. He's dead. He's not there. They just want proof.
Yeah,
that
you
he's
realize
dead.
if we did this logic, you wouldn't be here. If some creature asked for half of Brianna's body, and I did not agree, you wouldn't be here right now.
You do realize, Goron, that would
Mhm.
actually work out pretty well for me because I wouldn't be separated from my sister and everyone I know.
Sounds like aggression.
I don't think Brianna would have agreed to it.
I vote for the option that
Brianna's
makes sure that we
dead.
live. No offense, but
I don't know how close you're connected with your deity, but death is not the final stage. I was able to speak Brianna even though she died, and she had wills and wants.
Well, then
And
why
she
don't
did
you
not want
try
her
and
body.
speak with Baru and see what he wants?
That is something I'm not comfortable doing, and I also did not prepare to do that today.
that makes sense.
He's been
given
inflicted with this
circumstances.
blight. I don't know how much of him.
All I
This-
can say is that I was dragged to this world against my will, made to come to a forest that is evil beyond all evil, that is seriously messing with me, and I just want to get back alive. That's all I want. And I understand that this was your friend, but this is his shell. This isn't him.
I understand, and if the party outvotes me, I'm fine, but I will not agree because we took this mission understanding the risks, and we may have not even have found him, and we would have had to get out of here without a body. So I'm operating under that we had to plan to get out of here ourselves anyway. I don't want to take up some strange creature who's being vague and offering things I don't understand. I don't want to make these promises. I'm not going to align myself with things I don't understand the nature of.
That's fair.
I'm willing to do what everyone else wants if everyone feels strongly about it, but my vote is for not doing this.
I vote for whatever is the option that ensures that we don't die. Personally,
And Teus, you need to take a stance then, whatever you think that is.
I think our best option is, unfortunately, to see what they are, what they. I think that giving them what they want is probably the best option. Although I don't like giving them this without knowing what it is they're trying to do. Ivy, do you have any input here?
I want to turn back to the goblins and be like, hey, what about a foot?
A foot doesn't really get us much.
I mean, you said lower half. Is that the
Neck
like,
down.
waist? Oh,
Neck
that's-
down.
That's not like half, though.
The most valuables are in the head.
Can we at least go a true half if we're
Wait, they
talking
want the
half?
head?
No, they
they
want
want-
the lower half.
Oh. Because you just said the most valuables are.
Yeah, the most valuables are. That's why how they're equating it. Like the head is worth half. The body
Can you
is
tell
worth
us
half.
what you're gonna do with the body, just for curiosity's sake?
I haven't quite decided.
What are your options?
Well, there's that bread option I've heard so much about.
Oh no.
Okay, okay, go on. What else?
There is, of course. I could find a replacement head and maybe find a soul.
I don't
Great.
like that option.
Maybe make myself a new flicker.
Can we go back to the bread option?
Yes,
Maybe that
the
one?
rest of his fleshy bits might taste quite good over the right fire.
Is there any way to ensure that his soul is going to be all right, or is there any way to do kind of any? I don't know, anything of that nature.
Gulran, what is your knowledge religion about?
So, depending on how strong my stance on this is, basically, I want to know like what Shashat's opinion is on like corpses and treatment of the dead. Like, is this like super sacrilegious that I'm?
Shashat doesn't really have direct opinions on corpses and the dead. It's not really within Shashat's domain, and Shashat has never really had strong concerns about a body once it's gone.
What about like general clerical, like, even though I worship Shashat, I have respect for like the Lanrian and other gods. Like,
So-
is it sacrilegious to do at all, or
If you're offering like respect to the other gods, then every god kind of believes that this is some form of like sacrilege. Either the body should be laid to rest, or the body should be reanimated as it's supposed to be, or the body should be, brought back via other means.
Okay. So yeah, I think I'm pretty adamant in my position then. I don't think I'm going to be like aggressive to the party about it, but I'm going to say like, it sounds like you're all in agreement with this, but I will have no part in it. So Gluron will kind of like turn his back to this discussion and maybe go into silent prayer.
Is there any way to ensure that the soul is put to rest? That's even
A soul is not attached to a body once it's severed?
My apologies. I don't know too much about the inner workings of souls.
It's quite all right.
But that won't be damaged in any way?
Not at all. His soul will be fine. Unless, of course, I happen to find it. But that's unlikely.
Actually, I just feel like it doesn't make any sense to do this from like Gluron. Like, Gluron's gonna pull the party aside. Excuse me, fine goblin. I need to speak with these people for a minute. So I'm just gonna pull them aside and I'm just gonna say, listen,
They sure do talk to each other a lot.
Make your DC 25 perception check to hear us, please. So I'm gonna...
She's not trying to listen.
Good. I'm gonna turn to them and say, I don't want to cause us to lose our lives here, but this just feels wrong. From everything I was taught in clerical studies, a body should not be traded like this.
Well, if you feel that strongly, then we won't. But if we die, our blood is on your hands.
I don't think that's a fair statement,
so I don't
because
think that his hands will matter too much in the case unless this person decides to bring him back.
that's a heavy burden to place on someone.
Sorry.
I'm literally expressing my religious beliefs.
I understand.
I
It's like
am
a
Brought to me, I would
goblin.
sacrifice myself for you all, as I've done with my spells, as you've seen.
I appreciate that. I do.
I just don't. If we come out of here sacrificing a body, I just don't know what we're fighting for. If we're becoming traitors without beliefs in what we're doing, just to get what we need all the time.
It comes down to us or a body, and the thing is,
You're assuming we're dead if we don't do this. We've gone in and out of here before.
Have we recovered from the previous? Do you guys feel like your spell energy is replenished?
No, we
No.
haven't rested yet.
Oh, okay.
and
I want to go back to the goblin and just start chatting with her and be like, friend over here really doesn't want to cut up this body. Can we make any sort of like deal?
I've already made 2 good deals.
I know, but like,
Very fair and reasonable deals.
anything
Bring
else
me
we-
back my property, or give me some new property.
What if I talk to Flicker and at least like got a hold of some of the stuff to help you? Would that be enough?
No, I can't learn for some reason what it is that Flicker has written.
You guys don't happen to want some drugs, do you?
What the fuck?
I don't need drugs.
Okay, yeah, I'm kind of reaching here. I didn't know what else we
I
could
think I'm
offer.
gonna need some drugs after this.
Oh, do you? I have a few if
No,
you'd
I'm,
like.
I'm joking. I didn't partake.
You're sure there's nothing else? I really want to get out of here safely, but he's just not comfortable cutting this body up.
Your friend is a very foolish person.
Do I hear that?
Probably she's saying it quite loud.
Yeah.
Willpower check to keep myself. Okay. Go on, grips his warhammer. Damn goblins. Like I said, though, if you all think your lives are in such danger, I don't know why you all agreed to come in here. We assumed we'd have to get in and out ourselves. So I don't know why we're willing to desecrate a body to potentially guarantee our safety if we can even trust her. I don't even know if we can trust her. I've made up my mind. If you guys want to do this, I will have no part in it. And I would prefer you didn't sacrifice your morals to do this, but
I got some pretty gems we looted. You want some pretty gems?
I have no need for your pointless trinkets of a society that will one day crumble.
What about this other fancy scroll? I don't really know what it does, but I got another fancy scroll that I think came from, potentially, Flicker.
She looks at the scroll, but it's not the one that she wants, and hands it back.
Damn.
Does she say that, or does she?
She just looks it over and then hands it back.
Is that the air purifying one?
No, this is the other one that Niev handed me. Some dark protection.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yes.
well, wait. What is it? Can we perhaps use it to get us safely out of the forest?
Given the information that we've learned about that, I don't know if that's in my best interest. I don't know why, but they seem pretty adamant about using that against me at some point in time.
Using it against you? What?
Wasn't that what they said about the maybe having the dark ones in me or something of that nature?
Out of character, yes, that's exactly what he said.
Well, that's
Yeah,
right,
has
you're
no
not-
idea.
That's right. I'm sorry, your body throws
In
me
character, I
off
don't think
sometimes.
Goron even spoke to Flicker because he went and did it.
No, Glowron did not speak to Flicker.
Yeah.
Antaeus is the only one that knows about that conversation.
Sorry, Niev. I forgot. I'm so sorry. No, that was something that Brianna had said, that Flicker said to her, because Flicker wouldn't let me in his house, because something about dark ones in me. I'm not entirely sure what he means, but...
What if I were to just give you something to take to Flicker?
What kind of thing?
A little box.
What's
Will this
inside
endanger
little
him in any
box?
way?
Is this one of those things that if we ask more questions that we're less likely to do it?
Probably.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm not going to push any further, but I understand if you guys feel the need to. It's not going to hurt us, is it? I
Not
take
if
it
you
to him.
leave.
He won't see me. He won't see me. He refuses to speak to me. Something about dark ones and something. I don't know.
Should we just leave
Yes.
the little box on his doorstep and walk away?
No, someone else might pick it up.
Yes? What do you mean, yes? Why did you say yes?
I didn't say no. I didn't say yes. I said no. Someone else might pick it up.
I thought you said yes in this response to what I was saying. And I was hoping you had more information about that, but...
Yes, it might hurt you if you were in the room when it happened.
Oh, no. Never mind then.
I'm confused.
I think we're all confused. What does this box do? Clearly you mean this Flicker harm.
I don't mean Flicker harm. I just want Flicker brought home.
I don't know the nature of what you speak if this is how things are supposed to be. So I'm not comfortable taking one creature
I
and
know
superseding
you're
its
not
will.
comfortable about many things.
Yes.
It must be so lonely for you being so uncomfortable about so many things.
I don't know what you're implying, but Shashad keeps me comfortable every night.
Yes. The gods will always be there, won't they?
Yes. They will.
Sure.
Well, I guess
most
if
of
we
them.
can't come to any agreement, I'll be on my way.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, we might
I
need
was
to
trying
discuss.
just quickly. I was just trying to get the hint. Was she implying that she knew something about the gods leaving or something?
No.
With that comment. Okay.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm gonna look at Ivy and keep wanting to say Elizabeth, even though that's not Elizabeth. That's Brianna, and that's not Brianna. And Niev, Ivy and Niev. I don't know if either of you have any objections to some of these proposals, but
She said she didn't want to hurt Flicker. She just wants Flicker to come home.
Yes. And the box will help Flicker come home.
And I'm sure that is not intentionally ominous in any way. But
This sounds vague as hell on purpose, and y'all are foolish if you want to just follow along with this.
Oh, I'm very well aware that it's very vague. I'm just weighing our options, personally. I don't like the idea of dying. Not yet.
All right, this contemplation is taking too long. Gruland just like grumpily announces to everyone, including the goblins, we undertook this mission to come in and out without assistance. If you're all not okay with that, then I don't know what to tell you, and Goron will grumpily go back to our tent away from us.
I don't know.
Watching the body of Baru,
I don't know if either of
grumpily
you have
trying to drag it back with it.
any objections to doing any of these options. Two of them I probably wouldn't be able to personally do myself because they involve Flicker and he doesn't like me. So I wouldn't be able to do anything in regards to those, so it would probably come down to you two, but
I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't see the harm. I don't quite trust this box, but I don't see...
Oh, no, absolutely not. No. If this box were trustworthy, they would tell us why they were using it and what they were using it for. But I don't want to die. I'm sure you don't either. I don't know what this will do to Flicker. And I think that ultimately we can do more positive stuff in the long term than dying here in this blighted forest.
Yeah, but I feel like that, Goron's objections are pretty strong, so Nia will just say to the goblins, I don't think we're going to come to an agreement. I'm sorry.
Well, let's see what Ivy has to say about the situation.
I'm just here to stay alive. I'm hoping.
Agreed.
I
I
either
see
way.
eye to eye there.
So, I mean, I got my sword. I think I can hopefully keep us alive.
Well, okay.
Hopefully.
Goodbye to you then. We have really spent too much time here, especially with the things that are interested in you.
Now, what if we were able to tell you where he's at? Would that be helpful in any way?
Your deals are not particularly useful. It was nice of you to be willing to talk. I'll be on my way now. Goodbye.
I just want to get...
And now we all die.
All right.
I don't have the book anymore.
Passed up on that opportunity. You guys might actually get pretty lucky here. Yeah, the rest of your rest time, there will be nothing further that comes to bother you. Everything I rolled was either not really capable of making it to where you're resting in time, or not mobile at all.
Good. How much longer until we get back to town?
At the rate you're going, 6 days.
Oh no, I made sure to prepare Antal as well today. Okay. Absolutely. That's actually the first thing I'm going to do when I wake up is make sure to make an extract of that.
Well, are two of you casting at Hall, or what is the plan here for travel on the next day? So all of you rest, gain back HP, Gain back your casting. I think I gave everybody a rest button. If I didn't, I apologize.
Quick reminder, regular HP gain is 1 point per level.
1 point per level plus your con modifier.
Okay, that's what I thought. What is... Oh.
Yeah, so Anthaul lasts 2 hours per level, so I think only one person needs to...
For 10 hours?
Oh, I prepared it too, just in case.
Well, you all can talk about what you're preparing.
Yeah.
You all are together in the morning.
True.
Well, I guess if 2 of us are carrying it, we would need 2 people for it to be cast on, I guess. So, I mean, one person could just prepare it and cast it twice on 2 people. I don't think you need 2 people.
So Anthaul triples your load, right?
Carrying capacity, yeah.
And how much did we say he weighs?
240.
240, sorry.
How much?
240.
240. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm just hold on. I just wanted to see.
I forgot. 220 was half of what he weighed, right?
I meant to say
Yeah,
120.
I know. That's why I was like, when I said 220, I realized immediately why I was wrong.
So if we casted Anthaul on me, I would be at a medium load carrying him by myself, which is still the same movement speed as Gulron's regular movement speed. So,
Well, we could do that if you want.
Well, if we cast it on me as well, I can speed up because I'm at medium load right now too.
Just
That's
so
true.
Just so you know, I also actually have the communal Anthaul spell. It is a little bit stronger spell, but it lasts 8 hours.
Well, that's
I think
the
it's-
usual
it's-
travel
It's,
time.
that's the same, actually. It's the same duration.
It's the same duration, but it would work. It would basically put Anthaul on.
It would if you divide it, you have to split up the hours amongst the creatures that you're dividing amongst.
Okay.
So, like, you could cast it on me and Gulron, and we'd get 4 hours each,
Yeah.
basically, out of the cast.
I think it makes more sense just to cast 2 level 1s, so we each get 8 hours,
Yeah.
full day of travel.
Oh,
It's less spell points.
yes. If you want to do it that way, I could give you each of them. I think mine would last a little bit longer.
Ooh.
It
Yeah.
lasts about 10 hours.
Yeah. Mine only lasts 8.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That's half the daylight, I believe. So I could do that and just give you each an extract of it in the morning, and then can follow through as needed with the spells later on in the day.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All right.
Alright, then let's get back on the travels.
That.
So yeah, I don't know what you're doing for our movement, but if we have 2 Anthauls, I'll be moving at full speed.
Ooh, I thought for a minute there that was the hundo.
20 feet per
Well, that's the
round.
last thing we need, Steve.
Okay. You guys can travel for quite some time.
Oh, just in case it needs to be said, shield other. We typically do that every morning.
Yep, make sure you're taking the points off your sheet.
Yes.
What the oh, damn it. Hold, please.
That happened right when I changed my spell points. I just cast a spell. Remove terrain.
No, I accidentally moved the map to the GM layer. Because I can't get this fire to go away. Oh, because it's already on the GM layer. That's why I can't grab it. Alright. So the party can begin their travels. Probably get to somewhere around here. Can I get some marching order in the center of the map?
Yeah.
Do one of these to clear up that. And... Ooh, those are some good perceptions. Gulron and Antaeus. You will notice that something is moving beneath... Actually, probably this tree right here. It looks like it's paying very close attention to trying to move towards you.
I immediately whispered to the party, "There's something over there," and I point in that direction. Can I tell what it is at all, or?
Yeah, you can tell because it is a very familiar sight.
Does it look viney?
Shambly, moundy thing.
Oh god.
Do we have time to do anything before, like, we're in combat?
So this has an incredibly high stealth roll when it's in the forest. So you're catching it basically just in time, because otherwise it actually would have gotten the jump on you. But yeah, let me. Have everyone roll up new initiatives. Moundy rolls. All right. Niev, you are at the top of the order.
Alright. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to cast Magic Fang on Hunter. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Yeah, please use macro. Thank you.
Yep. It says set repeating.
Yep, that's it turning on the damage for Hunter.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, and oops. Alright, and I can't see it, can I?
No, you might have limited visibility.
I did point the direction where I saw it. I don't know if you want me to allow me to show her the direction.
You can point over there, but it is quite dark.
It's this direction.
Okay. I'm just going to tell Hunter to wait for right now.
Okay. Antaeus.
All right. I'm going to. I guess I'll delay until after Goron goes to see what they want to do since they're carrying it.
Goron.
Am I able to cast a spell? Well, no, because I'm carrying.
Yeah, you'll need to drop Goron in order to
Baru. Drop Goron.
Well, after you wrapped him up in that bedroll.
Yeah, I asked Antaeus to let us know if we are able to outrun these things. If not, I sanctuary up and drop the body and kind of position in front of the party here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Antaeus?
Yes, they don't move very fast.
They move about as fast, though, as Gul'ran does, though.
Okay.
Yes, they move about as fast as you would.
Let's take it down, then.
Alright, Antaeus, what do you want to do? Besides be able to see it, but not be able to.
I will, I guess I'll try to... I guess I wouldn't be able to really point it out any better than he already has. But, I guess I will just... I guess I don't really see the map either.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I suppose I'll have to move in a little bit closer, unfortunately. I'll move into... Oh, yeah, I'm assuming that I can see the very ends of it, because I can see it on the map now, so...
Point out where you think you see it. If you want to make some, can you attack still?
Yeah, actually, I'd be able to.
If you want to make an attempt to attack there, go right ahead.
These things are always aggressive, and does it look like it's moving towards? I'm assuming.
Yeah, it is. It is looking towards you. It is moving towards you.
Okay. And they've always moved towards us and then tried to kill us. So, I suppose.
Make a decision now. 3.
Yeah, I'll ready a bomb if it gets within 15 feet.
Okay. The mound will go, and the mound will most certainly move within 15 feet as it goes straight for Gul'ran. It's actually its reach, I think. Yeah. We'll stop here.
Alright.
Will save. Unless it's somehow not impacted, I guess.
That is a mind affecting effect, is it not?
Abjuration, school, abjuration. I don't think it says anything about mind affecting.
Yeah, I guess it's not. Alright, then it will try to save. Ooh, 12 does not do it versus 17. That 10 will hit, by the way.
Bang, bang. Ooh, that's good damage. 13.
Yep, it seems like it's not as affected as one might expect.
Yeah.
But it hits back in your head. You're reminded that these things are resistant to fire, and pretty substantially.
Yep.
Ivy.
So my resistance is my only means of attack.
I'm going to enter rage. I will move up to. That's technically where we could attack it,
Nope,
right?
it has reach.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Well, I was gonna cast Mirror Images and then move up. Then, if I knew it has reach. Do I know it has reach? We fought them.
You fought them.
Yes, you fought them before.
So yeah. So it's gonna be my Mirror Images.
Sure.
Move up, and I'm just gonna take the offhand attack against it.
Sure. That won't work because you don't have the ability to move and make attacks. So
Okay.
your spell, so it's a standard action to do what you're doing, right? You can't interrupt a standard action with a full move action. It's also a full round action in order to do the
I always
casting.
forget sometimes that you have to do the
Yep.
full round action for that. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, I'll just do Mirror Images and then move up.
Yep. It's going to take its AO on you. Oh, and botch. Ugh. That's not even going to wipe away an image. Did you roll that images with the script? Oh, no, that's right. You put the images... We talked about this.
Yeah,
You put the
yeah,
images in the thing afterwards.
And then
Nia,
it's the remove.
my brain will catch up to the scripts that I put together one day. I only
sure you
assembled
include
them.
I
yourself.
mean, you only have like 4 games that you're writing scripts for,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, remember, it's images plus you, so you should have 5 in there. Okay.
Okay, so Niev is going to cast Acid Maw on Hunter,
Yep.
and a direct Hunter to...
And that was the acid moth from the script. Yep, it is. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. And she's going to direct Hunter to attack.
All right.
Or actually, no, she's going to direct Hunter to get into flanking formation.
Okay.
So, let's see. And
Yeah, that won't work. So while you're doing that, click on it. Click on the first place it would walk while you're holding that down. So
Okay.
draw your line, and then so start drawing your line to like a specific point that Hunter would move to is the first part of where they're going. Now
Okay.
press the Q key,
Okay.
and then move to a different point. You can't let go of the dragging though.
Somehow my mouse is like unclicking or something when I do that.
I've noticed your mouse has been double clicking, so it's probably
Yeah.
yeah.
It's probably something to do with my mouse, honestly. So I'm.
You'd have to move to. You would have to move to here, and then around, because right there you're actually physically moving through the hexes of the creature.
Okay. So.
Like there would work, and then if you hit Q again, and then you can drag it to where it's going to end up. But that's not flanking. Would be. Hang on, I'm just trying to draw lines. Flanking would be one more. Flanking would be this square. Just FYI.
Okay, well then, that's as far as Hunter's movement is right there.
Okay, well you can move Hunter to there.
Okay.
And you can just drag Hunter to there. You don't have to
Okay.
highlight the path. We already went over it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, this thing does not have combat reflexes, so...
Okay. Can Hunter still take an attack even though he's not flanking right yet?
You directed him to flank, so he can finish up moving to the flank, which is what Hunter would do. Hunter would follow your directions to the best of ability, so he would double move to that space.
Okay, so...
The one right next to it. Yep.
That right there?
That right there.
Alright.
Gul'ran.
I would like to try to gather its attention, so full action intimidate check.
Sure.
Over here, you stupid creature! Fuck you!
That has never worked.
It'll work one day, alright?
I like that you're also trying to do it against the thing that is not affected by mind-affecting things.
I'm just trying to get its attention, okay?
And we thought Ivy's intelligence score was low.
Oh! Whoa!
Gul'ran's also rocking an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hit, Antaeus. You're muted.
Lower. What?
The first part of what you were saying was nothing, so.
Oh, my mic just must have been weird because I'm not muted. I just said I'm a 7 intelligence, not an 8.
I'm smarter.
Nice 12.
Yeah. Since that crit, I'm gonna rule it doesn't do splash damage.
Oh, well, that's good.
The mound will go. And the mound is going to go after the person who... Yeah, it'll go after the person it's closest to that it can attack. Or the person that's in front of it. Where it was going.
Gul'ran got it.
It got intimidated by Gul'ran's 1.
Maybe it mistook it for a mating damage.
Oh my god,
so
that's another
angry
botch. Thankfully it has
about
2 attacks.
I was so angry about how bad you did on that intimidate roll that it's just going to attack you anyway.
I don't suppose a 14 hits Ivy.
No, but it
Pop an
will,
illusion.
yeah, just pop an illusion.
It's fucking... If it's not Assassin Vines, it can't hurt you guys! Ivy.
Alright, so I'm going to... I think these things are marginally resistant to all of my magics, so I'm just gonna go with the Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
And here's my defensive concentration.
Yep.
And then there's attack 1.
That's a hit.
Damage. Shocking Grasp damage.
Yep.
And attack 2.
Okay. That will miss. You also notice that the electricity grounds out against the creature whose feet are part of the earth.
Alright. It works on some of the things and not all the things.
Yeah, it is really confusing sometimes which plants are the ones that are affected by it and which ones are not.
It seems like they're at least all resistant to both types, so I'm just going with the lower of the two and seeing what happens.
That's what happens when you run into a pseudo-wudo. You think it's a plant type, but it's really just a rock type.
Nia will direct Hunter to attack.
Yep. That will unfortunately miss, even with the flank.
Dang.
And what is Niev doing?
I mean, nothing right now, because there's not really a spell that needs to be cast, and
Okay.
her sling's kind of useless.
Gul'ran.
Let's take a... I know I'm in its reach right now, right?
Yes,
I know that?
you do.
5 foot step back and I'll bless.
All right. Blessings of
Macro.
Gul'ran. Thank you, Gul'ran. Antaeus.
Oh, back to me already. Oh, good. Yep. Let's go ahead and see if I can hit this thing again.
That will hit. It has terrible touch AC.
Touch this.
However,
damage.
I need Ivy to give me a reflex save.
Is this thing not large enough to where I could?
If you roll low enough,
Okay,
like
that's
you're
fair.
you're basically you're hitting the front of it as opposed to the center of it.
I
Just FYI, it
forgot
doesn't
that.
look like Bless is on his bomb either, but just an FYI for future.
That's
It
weird
is
because his
not.
I did a lot of work on.
Unless it was on it before, so I got
Hold
the
on a
same
second.
number I rolled last time, and it's the same numbers. Not last time, the time before last.
Unless it is, it's just not stating it.
No,
I notice
it's
you're usually right. What the buff is.
I'm double checking real quick. Hang on.
Well, because last time I rolled a 10, I had the same numbers in there. It was
No,
a
because
five
I mean
plus
the
two.
thing should be rolled into the description.
Yeah.
I got a +2 from condition.
I don't.
Yeah. I don't
Do you
know
have a
if
different bomb macro that I don't see? You click the one that says bomb-1, right?
Yeah.
That rolled an
lie.
entirely different macro than what I have programmed here.
You click the sheet, don't lie, Ryan.
No, he can't. If he clicks the sheet, it does nothing.
Oh,
It
okay.
does this.
Yeah. I literally broke those, so that can't happen. I don't understand what's going on. It's like
Oh, well,
querying
it's
a
not a big
roll.
deal.
Yeah, I need to figure this out though, because it's querying
do
a
have a
roll that
plus-
doesn't exist.
Oh no, +0 condition. Yeah, I mean.
But
I
yeah,
don't know.
that would deal 1 additional point of damage. So,
Okay. So I think I did.
or no,
three
bless
damage.
doesn't deal extra damage,
Yeah,
right?
it's just a hit.
oh,
okay.
Just a hit, yeah.
All right, the mound will go.
Oh, wait, so did Ivy take 2 damage from saving against the fire, or no damage?
Ivy did not. It's not reflex for half, right? It's reflex for all in this case, because it's the splash damage.
Excellent. Just want to know if I had to take my 1 damage.
24 to hit versus Ivy. Finally rolling better. Oh yeah, because you raged. That's right. Ooh, image gone. Another one. That is a 16. Okay. Ivy.
Alright, I guess I'll see if the frigid touch does damage against this thing.
Okay.
If this does anything.
Waste that. Roll a 20. No, it did the opposite.
But I can't fail, so. Ooh.
But you
Plus,
can
or
miss.
Could be in there.
That is in there.
Yeah, Bless is in there.
Yeah. I don't understand why that's randomly occurring on some sheets. Or on some rolls. It's not even on all of them. That will
So-
miss.
Okay, with the blast.
Even with the flank. Yep.
Yeah, Bless is in there.
Yeah, I don't know why for the first one it didn't, but the extra ones are. That will hit with the flank. And yeah, it looks like it definitely took that cold damage, and it is staggered.
Nice.
Golron.
Wait.
Oh, sorry, I did that thing again.
Yeah. Okay. So she's she's directing Hunter to attack.
Yep. That will hit. Yeah. Some good damage there. This mound is looking pretty horrible. It's like multiple of the vines have been kind of like shredded away. Like most of the foliage is like has been knocked off of it and chopped off of it.
Niev's going to go ahead and try and hit it with her sling.
Okay. I don't think that's set to work either. Oh, it is. Okay.
No. Yeah.
So that's gonna miss.
Yeah, it will. It's fine.
Antaeus.
What about Gul'ran?
Oh yeah, I did it because I did it again. I pushed myself that one step out of order.
8 other lowering AC.
Okay. Nice.
Sanctuary
Antaeus.
breaks.
Okay.
Perfect.
Ooh, yeah. Give me a roll of a D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Perfect. That's about
That's-
it.
That ones.
All right, roll me damage on Hunter.
Sure, let's do that.
Does
Roll
Hunter-
the max
wait.
damage.
Wait. Does Hunter get reflex save?
No, because the bomb is hitting Hunter directly. Like, he lobs the bomb, seeing that the other one, like, fell short when it hit the shambling mound, and he overlobs it, and it, like, flies and lands directly onto Hunter. The shambling mound gets a reflex save against the splash damage.
Okay. So is that 14 damage against Hunter?
That's 10 damage against Hunter.
Okay.
Yeah, the extra 4 is the other thing.
Okay.
The mound will fail to save against the splash damage, though. But it doesn't matter because it's fire resistant. But yeah, that's a rule. That is a rule I have for bombs. If you botch on a bomb roll and there are adjacent party members, you roll for what square the bomb lands in adjacent to the mob.
So about a quarter of the time I use my bombs, you'll see that happening.
It has not been that bad. You said you looked at the stats before.
Today, technically, it has been.
It is going to... Staggered means it only gets one of its attacks, right? Takes half the actions away.
Basically just can't do a full round action.
Yep.
Good.
24 to hit Ivy.
Okay. Okay, that's a hit.
4. Yay, I get to deal damages. I was worried I would never get to do that again. Ooh, that's a high roll. Ooh, max damage. 17 points of damage. And I need to know if a... Holy shit.
I'll take 9.
Does a 30 hit your beat your CMD?
Is that an actual question?
Yes. All right. So it will grab you, and it will constrict.
The constrict is part of the grab, right?
14. Yes, 14 points of damage. Anytime it succeeds at a grab action, or at a grapple
that attack.
action, it deals that damage. Ivy.
Okay, so
You'll
I'm
get caught up in
grappled
it.
by this thing now, so I
Yes.
can just basically, like, hit it with my sword, but that would probably be it.
Yeah, you could try to do your normal thing, but you need to concentrate. And
Yeah. One question, just because I don't know how this works. Would Blur even do anything for me once the thing has me grappled?
no, once it's grappled, it physically has a hold of
Yeah,
you.
that's
So it's
kind
just
of
gonna
what I
keep
assumed.
pull.
I
It's just gonna
just
keep
wanted to check.
squeezing with its.
Yeah, so I'm not going to waste arcane pool points to even go into rage at the
Okay.
moment, and I'm just going to do like one.
Yep, just try to
stronger
cut it.
attack on it. Yeah.
Well, it's you can't do it two-handed. It's still single-handed.
Okay. So it'd be they're both terrible.
Yeah,
They're probably
you could have kept the
gonna
same roll. Just then roll the
Yeah.
damage on that one.
hit. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was actually gonna hit.
Yeah, because it's still it basically loses part of its AC. So, but it is still up. It doesn't look like there's much left of it, but Niev.
Alright, she's going to direct Hunter to attack.
Yep, that'll hit,
Yes. Mods
and that will take it down.
Thank
my
goodness.
God.
Good boy, Hunter. Lots of Tritos.
Wow, that's a nice
Hunter
change of
barks
pace for
happily.
Hunter. It's a nice change of pace for him to take something down.
And it death curses! Everything death curses now!
Hey, at least I wouldn't be cursed by this one. But can we break? I really
Yes,
need to break
absolutely.
that.
We can take a break.
Really bad.
We'll be back in a little bit.